Watch and pray. Is willing, but the flesh is awfully weak. Watch and pray. Take your rest. Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that your Son may glorify you. For you granted him authority over all people, that he may give eternal life to all those you have given him. Now this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and me, whom you have sent. I have brought you glory on earth by finishing the work you gave me to do. And now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world began. Am I leading a rebellion that you come after me with spears and clubs?
Master.
Judas, do you betray me with a kiss? Peter, put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?
So Jesus even healed someone who came to arrest him? I can't understand that.
Well, Polycarp, he wasn't angry with his captors. He loved them too, and being so full of God's love, he did what came naturally to him. And he wasn't angry because he knew what had to be done, and he knew what the final outcome would be. You see, he knew the trial would be a sham, and they'd find him guilty of something. It was the biggest trumped-up mess I've ever seen.
He claims to be a king. Your own people and chief priest handed you over to me. What is it you have done?
My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would fight to prevent my arrest by the Jewish leaders. But now my kingdom is from another place.
Then you are a king.
You say that I am a king. In fact, the reason I was born and came into the world is to testify to the truth. Everyone on the side of truth listens to me.
I find no basis for a charge against him. But it's your custom for me to release to you one prisoner at the time of the Passover. Do you want me to release the king of the Jews?
No, we'd rather you release that murderer, Barabbas.
What should I do then with your king?
Crucify him! Crucify him!
I wash my hands of this man's blood, for I find no fault in him.
Let his blood be on us and on our children.
It was almost daybreak at this time, and Peter and I were there watching and listening to all the commotion. Since I knew the high priest, I got to go into the court, but Peter had to wait outside. He told me later what had happened, and it was just like Jesus said it would be.
You aren't one of this man's disciples too, are you?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure you're not one of his followers?
I am not.
Didn't I see you in the garden with him earlier?
I swear by the heavens above, I do not know this man.
So everything was set in motion. The plan God had to save the world was ready to be carried out. But looking back on it all, it was the darkest day the world has ever known. First they beat him and they made fun of him. And then they had the idea of fashioning a crown out of some thorns. And they rammed it down on his head. It was so horrible, and to think that he went through all this just for me.
I said that I would die for him. I really thought I could. But there I was denying him. I never dreamed I would. I failed the Lord, I let him down after all he done for me. And now